Hi guys, what's up? Welcome to FPL Amateur, and this is another video on FPL Amateur, and this is a tier list of the forwards of the 22-23 Premier League season, and this is the FPL prices, and then I'm gonna put them into this tier list of bunch of players. Do we avoid them? Are they meh? Are they optional? Are they great options? Or are they FPL loyalty? So I'm gonna decide that. And first of all, huge shout out to FPL Mate for making this tier list. His channel's link will be in the description. So go check him out and show him some love. And now let's start off with the cheapest option to the most expensive. So let's start off with some Crystal Palace boys. Crystal Palace both attackers Mateta and Eduardo are listed at 5.5 mil. So if we look at them, you guys can have them, but you guys don't like at 5.5 we have Undev, and he's I think the best 5.5 million out there, especially because he came from the Turkish league. He averaged he scored like 30 something 31 goals in 36 games or some 38 games. He was brilliant. So at Wido I will put high man, and I think you guys should have Eduardo over Mateta, and so Eduardo is high man, Mateta is like mid or low man, and then we have Undev, and then Undev is going in a great option according to his great option for 5.5 mil, and then they said in Nottingham Forest boys, with them they're newly promoted, and at 4.5 mil I'm having Undev. I think they're gonna be avoid, or they're gonna be low meh. I think you guys should avoid them because for a cheaper you guys are getting better, and at the same price. If you guys wanna spend 6 mil, you can spend it on Daka, but you don't know if he's gonna be playing. That's the thing. So I might put them low meh. One of them low meh. So now talking about the Brentford man. But he's not gonna get that much game time over like Ivan Toney. So he's gonna be, for me, he's also gonna be meh. But he's gonna be another one of those low mehs. And then Daka, he's gonna be optional or meh. He's gonna be really high man though. I think you guys can have Daka if you want, but he's not gonna start with Jamie Vardy. Or he's gonna get less game time. But James White is old, so he might get some game time. But should I put him optional? Nah. And then we are gonna move on to the Bournemouth. There's only one forward from Bournemouth, so if you want him, you guys can have him. But I think he should be also meh, mid meh. Would you? Yeah, that looks good. And then now let's move on to Chris Wood, Newcastle boy. And we have Callum Wilson, but for 6 mil, I think you guys can have him. Yeah, I will put him in optional for now. And then Maupai. I don't think he's so they put him in avoid. He can be optional. I'll put him around, yeah, between Daka and Mateta. So we don't have any FPL loyalty yet. And Mitrovic, yeah, he did really good in the championship, but he's always been bad in the Prem. Hopefully he has a good season. We can't predict that much now. And then 7 million for Wolves player Raul Jimenez. I think you guys can have him. He's gonna be high optional. And then now let's move on to Nketiah. This is a voice pricing. He's straight going to void at the end of a void. He's the first player you guys choose. He's the last player on my list to choose. And because 7 mil, I think they're mad. For 1 mil more, I'm getting a starter for Arsenal, and he's not gonna start. We're gonna get. You guys can get Gabriel Jesus, a brilliant player, but Nketiah is not. Bro, he was like 4.5 or 5 mil last season. I had him for the end of the season. He gave me some good points. But for 7 mil, you need a mad to get him. And now let's move on to Danny Ings. Danny Ings is gonna be optional above. So I'm gonna put him above Raul Jimenez because I'd rather have Danny Ings than Raul Jimenez. Especially looking at it, and they have Watkins. And then now let's move on to Ivan Toney, last 7 million player. Um, it depends. I would put him at high man, or is he gonna be? Yeah, I'm gonna put him in option, just behind Chris Wood. And then Antonio. Antonio can have a brilliant season, but is he gonna be a great option? I'm gonna put him just behind Danny Ings. Yeah, that sounds good. And then Brentford man. I mean Leeds man, my bad. Brentford. He's gonna go in high man. For 7.5 mil, I'd rather have Ivan Toney. I mean, for zero point 0.5 mil, I'd rather have Antonio. And they have way better options for like less price. And then we are gonna talk about Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson, uh, is he optional? For me, he's gonna be high man, really high. I can put him right there behind Ivan Toney, but I'm gonna for now keep him in man. And then now let's talk about Watkins. Watkins can have a brilliant season for Aston Villa. But for 7.5 mil, that's a lot. For 4.5 mil, I'm getting so many better options. So he's gonna be. I'm gonna put him just behind Ivan Toney. A really low optional. And now let's move to the 8 mil options. So Firmino, avoid. He's gonna be like for 8 mil. You guys have no chance gonna have him. So he's gonna be avoid. And then now let's talk about Timo. Timo, he can have a good season, but for 8 mil, I see better options. So he's gonna be like meh. And then Gabriel Jesus, he's gonna be wait, he's gonna be like a great option. For me, he's a great option. And then Kai Havertz, for me, he's gonna be optional. Really high optional, I will say. Yeah, I'm gonna put him above Raul Jimenez and right around here. And then we have 8 more to go. So now let's talk about DCL. DCL can be anywhere. It depends what kind of season he has, but he is also an optional player, I think. He's better than Watkins. He's better than Antonio Cresswood. He's like Mitrovic, Raul Jimenez, yeah, around that level. And now let's talk about Richarlison. We won't be seeing much because he's banned for the first game week. So he's gonna be a risky one, but he can pay out. And he's not gonna be a starter, so over like Kane, Son, and then Kulusevski is gonna be coming off the bench. So for 8.5 million, a bench player, a meh. And then yeah, he's around there, or maybe yeah, he's around here. And then Darwin Nunes, 9 million coming in. We don't know who will be starting for Liverpool. Is it gonna be Darwin? Because one's 100% Mo Salah, the other one I think is gonna be Luis Diaz, and then I think it's gonna be either Darwin or Jota. So Darwin can go in a high optional, and then I'm gonna put Jota, and then I'm gonna put Jota somewhere. Where did Jota go? Yeah, he's right here. Similar. For me, Jota and Nunes are so close. They're like the same. Whoever starts is gonna be a great option. Or should I just put them both in here? Nah, I'm gonna put them really high optional. But they're gonna be a great option. Which one starts? It's just which one is gonna start. That's the hard question. Except that they can be anywhere. And in the top four, Jamie Vardy. 9.5 million. For me is kinda meh, but he can be optional. It's gonna be meh or optional. I will just put him the highest meh. But for 9.5 mil, that's a lot. And for 1 more mil, I can get Cristiano Ronaldo. People don't have Ronaldo in their team, but for me, he's just gonna be straight down optional. He's gonna be, yeah, around this level. He's like optional, mid optional. He will be sometimes in my options, but I won't have him mostly. So yeah, we still don't have anyone in FPL loyalty. So now we will be adding one player, Harry Kane. If Harry Kane is one player you guys should have in your team. Or Haaland. Which one ever you guys want. And then Haaland. So you guys might see I put Haaland really high, great option, and Kane FPL loyalty. Because I put him in FPL royalty because um he has been in the league for many years, has scored 20 plus goals many times, and this Haaland's first season, and he's gonna be a great option. I have no doubt in my mind he's gonna be good, but he is not FPL royalty yet. He might be next season, but not this season yet. So this is how mine look. Like these are players avoid, these are mad, these are optional, great options, and only one FPL royalty. Drop a like if you like this video, and then FPL made thank you for making this tier list. He also made one for midfielders, so I might be doing that next video. We'll see about that. And this is just my opinion. Just remember that you guys might have different opinion. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys liked it. And if you liked it, then like the video, subscribe channel if you guys are new. See you next time. Till then, peace.